amount of things that we didn't consider and that we had to solve last minute, it's just scary.
We've done everything we could to plan everything, and it always goes differently last minute. Everything in this restaurant changed a million times, and that's what's exciting about it.
It was an incredible challenge to build up this restaurant having no technical knowledge at all. So we were there in the store, we had to FaceTime with Robert that delivered all the kitchen equipment because we needed pieces that were missing, and if we would have to order them, it would have arrived way too late. So this is just incredible that we were there having no clue how to build, trying to make it all happen within the shortest time possible.
40 days to open a restaurant means you plan the concept, you talk to your suppliers to see what's actually possible out of that, and then, well, in less than 40 days the restaurant is ready. So
it was really stressful. We didn't have a lot of sleep. Everything was in rush. There's been a lot of surprises, but still it was fun, exciting, and nice to be part of a young team.
I think if you're scared, you lose your shit. What's important is to have respect towards that project, to really understand what's about, but if you're scared, it won't work. So I think it's really important that you take your time, understand what's happening. Of course, you always have problems, everyday problems. I can say countless problems we had, but I think it's important just to look what's around you and how you deal with it.
It's incredible that we managed to run this project with the team on the spot, with us in Zurich, communicating over FaceTimes, late at night, going over the last details that had to be changed. We have a team that is super capable on the spot, and this is how we managed to be super quick in our handling.
Were I scared to start the project? Absolutely not, no. We are always all in, say yes, and then let's see what happens.
when we started with Dumpling in altitude, we had the two chefs on board, Pau and Mireia. We met them online. Had to plan a menu over a call. It's not so easy. It comes with challenges. You don't try the food right away. You can only imagine it. And luckily enough, they were great. And once we started the tests, of course, there was always stuff to improve, but they did an amazing job. And I bet everyone in the team, that's how we managed to build.
At last, this incredible and long-awaited truck arrived late at night, unable to make any noise on the street to avoid noise complaints, super cold, everyone tired, already had I would say 6 days of almost no sleep, incredibly physical and intense working hours. And then this truck is there. It's finally there. We have inside the essential parts for our restaurant. We have our plates, our toilets, our lights, our benches, our pillows, our curtains, everything we need to make this restaurant look like Dumpling in altitude, and we have no time to unload it because it just all needs to go super fast.
It's really important for us to show we can do better. We're young, we're talented. The average age of this project is 25 years old, so I think it means something. So
finally, everything is going well. This truck is here now. everything is unloaded. It's a gigantic mess in the restaurant. Everything is just piled up, but at least it's inside. At least everything is here. We don't have to be scared anymore for things not arriving in time. All we have to worry about now is everything being put in the right place in the right time. And there's a lot that needs to be done.
From our short business experience, one thing we learned is the moment everything is going right and it seems like all the stars are aligned to make the project a success, well, something is really bound to go wrong and collapse.
Our air conditioning flooded the whole restaurant with warm water. We had 6 people cleaning water, and it was basically a swimming pool in our Dumpling in Altitude pop-up restaurant. And on top of all of that, after we have our restaurant completely flooded, well, the good news is that we will not be able to host guests inside anymore because the Federal Council just announced that restaurants will close.
Concrètement, les restaurants vont fermer, ainsi que les établissements de loisirs, les musées.
We basically have to readapt the whole thing once again. We are in the 24 last hours before our first customers are going to come in here and sit down and eat for the first time ever. We have all the cooking, the mise en place in the kitchen left to do. There is a lot of work and they're going super fast, so that's very nice to see. Then we'll have a tasting left to do this afternoon to adjust the whole service team and to adjust also how we're going to play it so that everyone has seen the dishes one last time before the first customers arrive. We all agree on what we're going to say about the dishes, how we're going to present it, and basically get everyone ready for the last straight line until the opening. And there we are. Our first customers entered in a nearly 100% finished restaurant. A few things are missing here and there, but we're basically ready to welcome our guests into our restaurant. So I think the debrief at the end was where all of our emotions came together. We pushed ourselves to the extreme limits of what such a young and such a talented team can handle. So it was I think a very beautiful moment to see all of us look into our eyes and realize that we made it, and we definitely made it.